In our last screencast, we created all the classes for our little crab game. Now let's add some objects to our world. So here's our world. It's called Crab World. It's on the screen here. And we're going to add some objects to the world. So I can right-click on crab and click New Crab. And I can drag one and I can put it out here. There's my crab. Now I'm going to right-click on worm and go to New Worm. And I can put one out here. Now, my crab game would be pretty boring if there's only one worm. So I can hold down Shift and I can add some more worms, just like this. Now, if I compile this, and I compile this, all my crabs and worms will go away because I haven't saved them to the world yet. See, I compiled it, everything went away. So I'm going to put a new crab out there, put a new worm out there, hold down Shift, I can put some more worms out there, and as long as I don't run the scenario, I can go to Controls and click Save the World. And what that will do is it popped open my crab world, and you can see here in the constructor, it created a method called prepare. And in the prepare method, it created a crab, and it added it to the world with these coordinates right here. So you can use Save the World for Greenfoot to automatically save where some objects are. However, if I want to add a lobster to the world, I could drop it out here and save the world again. Or I could just go to the world and add my own code. So in the prepare method, I'm going to go down to the bottom, and I'm going to add my own lobster. Now I'm a little bit lazier, or maybe I should say more efficient than Greenfoot. So instead of writing lobster, lobster 1, new lobster, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually just going to write add object in camel case. Then in parentheses, I'm going to write new lobster, parenthesis, parenthesis, and then I'm going to press a comma, and then I'm just going to type, I don't know, some coordinates where I want it to be, 450 on the X, and maybe 450 on the Y. Close up the parentheses. Look, they need to work in pairs. I'm going to add a semicolon at the end of the line. And now if I compile this, I have no syntax errors, so I come back out here, and look, there's my lobster that I added to the world. So there's two ways that you can add objects to the world. You can drag them out, and go to Controls and save the world, or you can do the coding yourself in the prepare method, and if you don't have one, you'd have to create it and put it in the constructor up here. You can add the objects, or you can adjust where they go by changing their coordinates here. And that's how you add objects to your world in Greenfoot.